Talk with Dr. Stan Frager, helping you make sense of life's daily challenges and much more on 970 WGTK.
Doctor, my eyes have seen the years and the slow parade of fears without pride. Now I want to understand, Doctor.
Yeah, there we go. Rocking and rolling evening, I'll tell you. 571-2428, talking with Dr. Eli Karam. And Dr. Karam, we have a few minutes left. How about the issue around children? Isn't that an important issue to talk about before you get married or at any time in the marriage?
It's huge. So the first basic question is, should we have children? And don't assume anything. Have that discussion. And most couples can come to consensus on that. But then another question that they don't really talk about, and it doesn't affect things till after you're married and you start having children, is how many children should we have? If you come from a family, if you're an only child and that's all you know, again, as we said earlier, that's your blueprint and you are comfortable with one, but you want to go and do other things, and your partner wants 2 or 3, that's a big difference and could be a potential deal breaker or problem later on. So it's not only should we have children, how many should we have? And most couples assume they're just going to be able, unless they know something pre-existing, are going to be able to have children naturally. What if we can't have children naturally? What means will we go through with assisted reproductive technology today to have children? And are we capable? Are we willing to adopt? These are huge issues that most couples neglect to talk about before they get married, as I said, unless there's some reason that they know to talk about it. So huge to talk about the decision to have children, how we will have children. I've working with couples now struggling, dealing with infertility. Should we pursue these expensive alternatives, or should we adopt, which can also be very expensive? And it's very hard to make progress in either one of those pathways unless you have consensus with your partner.
Jim, we only have a couple minutes left, but go ahead. We'll give you a shot, and we'll give you a couple tickets to the premiere tomorrow night. No kidding, Me Too, at the Clifton Center.
Okay.
Just go to the will call office. They'll be there waiting for you.
Okay, and my question is really about, I dated a girl. We dated for about 5 months, broke up for a while, then dated for another 5 months, talked about being married. She's really gung-ho about it. But during the course of the relationship, there's this persistent problem with jealousy. I mean, overwhelming, women I work with, people that I know, and it just became overwhelming and a problem in the relationship. I'm just trying to figure out what is the root cause of that. What causes people to be so jealous and insecure? Is it just a number of things? It's their past, or just trying to figure it out, because I don't want to be in that kind of relationship, but I love the person. But do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I have some thoughts. It could be a couple of things.
You got to do it in 1 minute.
I'll do it in 1 minute.
Dr. Karam.
Yeah, I like to talk fast. So one thing is your partner could have previous issues where she has had trust issues, or her partner has cheated on her, or, and I don't know you, Jim, so I'm not assuming anything, but generally sometimes people have reason to doubt if their partner has been sexually unfaithful to them or a previous partner. If that's that track record, that would instill that jealousy. But you're right. It's hard to be transparent and build this foundation for communication and openness if you have a jealous partner.
Well, I mean, it gets to not just that, but then, the critical, being critical, insecure, and, it just became an unworkable situation. It starts at good, trust is there. She's really gung-ho about the relationship. And as we start to get closer and closer, this is the second time. We actually had a tentative date to be married yesterday. But and she told her family she wanted to marry me, and things went well. But then the closer we got, the more insecure she became. And again, it became an unworkable situation. I couldn't go to the bank. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. It was like a control issue. So I was just trying to figure out, what causes that and how to look for that. And if I do move on and we don't get back together, how I can figure it out and see the red flags coming before I get in so deep with somebody. Does that make sense?
It does. Come and see a marriage and family therapist, and I'll help you work with that.
That's the kind of stuff we do.
Okay.
Hey, great to have you with us on Sunday nights, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Thanks.
All right, well, it's been great. Dr. Karam, thank you so much. Again, Eli Karam, ELIKARAM.com, and he's glad to answer your questions. By the way, you can check out Frager.com, Frager. And we want to thank Brian Hartvigsen who's our new webmaster, and lots of neat things. And we'll be having some podcasts of past shows all up there, and a lot of neat things coming. Tom Mitchell, thank you, buddy, at the board. Great job. And Zaid Abakar, our producer, what a fabulous job he's doing. Tony Safina, ace researcher, keeps us informed. Coming up next week, verbal abuse. It's fascinating. You'll learn a lot. So join us next Sunday night. And until then, I'm Dr. Stan Frager. Take care.
Kentuckiana's leader for intelligent conservative talk. Count on 970 WGTK Louisville. And listen live anywhere on 970WGTK.com.